Welcome to Guru Trader video for Tuesday, May the 18th, 2010. Here's the 5 market movers that we're following today. 3 new symbols, 2 follow-ups. On the TSX Venture Exchange, following up on GBB again. Gold Bullion Development Corp, 44 cents up 4.5 cents. On the NASDAQ, following up on SIRI, Sirius XM Radio Inc., 108 down a penny. Also on the NASDAQ, new symbol HAUP, Hauppauge Digital Inc., 303 up 21. Also on the NASDAQ, new symbol SPRD, Spreadtrum Communications Inc. 930 up $1.12. And lastly, on the New York Stock Exchange, first time mentioning Sprint Nextel 464 up 15. Let's take a closer look at these stocks. All right, market's still down today, but actually feels like this market might be turning around here. Anyway, a few names popping up, a few ones that we've mentioned before. On the Venture Exchange, this GBB Gold Bullion Development Corp, 44 up 4.5, 11% move. Showed up on the percentage movers again. $2.64 million traded out of 113 million, almost a 50 million market cap. 52-week high was 42.5 cents. That's why we're mentioning it. It broke that today. Traded as high as 44.5 cents. The low, 52-week low, was 2 cents. Keep that in mind. June the 1st of 2009. Went sideways for most of last year and then had a big spike earlier in the year. We've been following it ever since. This is actually our 8th post on GBB since 20 cents on March the 3rd. Their main focus right now is on their Grenada gold property in Quebec, and they put out news on May the 6th, 20,000 meter drill program underway at Gold Bullion's Grenada gold property. So I would look into this, read it over. Looks like 20,000 meters. This is phase 2. They're trying to prove up a 43-101 compliant preliminary resource calculation by year's end. Let's see. Yeah, I'll let that one speak for itself. Basically, there's going to be a lot of news flow coming from the company. That's what you want to see, and stock responded well last time. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going in an otherwise down market right now, at least for the short term. So let's see if these golds get back on track, and this one here is starting to play, so that's a good one to mention again. Anyway, moving on. On the NASDAQ, SIRI, Sirius XM Radio, been mentioning this one a lot, almost too much lately. Mentioned it yesterday. This is our 13th post since 73 cents on January the 20th. Starting to like this stock more and more. I may put this one on our top 30 small caps. I like it technically, I like it fundamentally. Anyway, the 52-week high is $1.25, which it did on May the 3rd. Right here, it's had a pullback. The low was 30 cents June 26th of last year, and it was a little bit lower if you go back to March and April. I think this is a turnaround situation. Their financials, yesterday we mentioned, yesterday they put out their increased guidance for 2010, where they mentioned, let me see here, 750,000. They're estimating 750,000 subscribers, 2.75 billion in pro forma revenue, adjusted income from operations to be approximately 575 million, and they expect free cash flow of 200 million. Now these are all our projections. This is just a guidance. That's not historical information. And looking at the long-term chart, this is why we like the stock. We just think this is a very nice, gradually increasing chart, and hopefully it'll start accelerating as the price get higher. I mean, this trades huge volume. It's only trading 31 million shares today. Like I said, it's traded. I've seen it trade over 200 million shares in one day. But of course, as the price gets higher, that volume is going to reduce because you translate it into dollar terms. But anyway, enough said on Sirius. I think it looks good in an otherwise down market. It's shown some resilience, and hopefully when this market bounces, if it bounces, we feel it will, that this one will respond. Moving on, this is a new symbol on the NASDAQ, HAUP, Hauppauge Digital Inc., 303 up 21, 7% moves, almost 8 million shares traded. I'm just watching this one. I don't like stocks that quadruple overnight. This one actually showed up on Friday when it popped from $1 to $4. I did not mention it. I don't like stocks that spike straight up like that. They're usually due for a correction. Now, and you might say it has. I don't know. I'd have to sort of calculate that $3 difference and maybe look at the Fibonacci's and see where it's going to bounce off those levels. Anyway, it has pulled back. Traded as low as 272 today. Trading at 303 right now. Still on good volume, so that's a good sign. I'm not showing very little news here. I mean, other than some newsletter writer mentioning them on May the 13th. They announced Hauppauge launches live TV support for the iPad and iPhone. So, not seeing a lot of depth there as far as, any type of fundamentals to look into. I don't know, Anyway, take that as a note of caution. But it's trading on volume, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. Also on the NASDAQ, another new one, SPRD. This is sort of the same idea here. This one popped up. Spreadtrum Communications Inc. 930 up $1.12, 3.3 million shares traded, $1.2 billion company it shows. So a little more substantial going on here. 52-week high was 847, which it did on May the 17th, yesterday. The low was $1.58, which it did May 21st, 2009. Nice gradually higher highs, higher lows, gradually sloping, almost 45-degree, or almost like a staircase. A very constructive chart over the last year. And the news, they've put a fairly regular flow of news. Today's news, and that's another reason we're mentioning them, is the Q1 net profit, US 6.6 million. So I'd look into their financials. I don't know if any analysts follow them. I check under our analyst tab or insiders tab to see what they're doing. Check under the earnings tab to see if anyone has any earnings estimates. So anyway, it popped up for a number of reasons on the percentage gainers, volume actives, made a new 52-week high, so we're mentioning that one. And lastly, on the New York Stock Exchange, Sprint's been on. It never makes the top 7, but is usually, top 15, top 20 on a good day. So lately it's been moving. I thought it's time to mention it. It actually was one of the few that was up today, so we're mentioning it for its, relative strength. Sprint Nextel. Everybody knows Sprint Nextel, 464, up 15, almost 96 million shares traded. It's a $13 billion company. I know it's not a small cap, but it's still a low price stock. The 52-week high was 594. Did May 20th of last year. The low was 278. Mentioning it for mainly a possible turnaround situation. Now, actually, we followed Sprint Nextel last year. We put them on our top 30 small caps and took them off. And it's actually the worst performer on our previous, you're going to hear past small caps. You'll see that we had Sprint Nextel on there at $3.50 on March the 30th, and we took it off at $5.75 on June 16th. Good move, 61%, but I mean, compared to some of the others, there was other stocks that were playing a lot better. But anyway, it's a pretty solid story. We're looking for, to upgrade in quality. That's what attracts us to it. It's been beaten up and, may be turning around. So anyway, we'll just keep an eye on that one. It's the first time mentioning it. So that's about it for today. Do your homework, trade safely, and we'll talk with you on Wednesday. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower-priced stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends, and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.